Hello everybody, so in this video we will be looking at the largest sum continuous subarray. So the problem statement here states that write an efficient program to find the sum of continuous subarray within a one-dimensional array of numbers that has the largest sum. So if I explain the question, what this question is says, I have to find the sum of the continuous subarray which is largest. So as you can see, the largest continuous sum will be this, from elements from index 2 to index 6, that will be 4 plus 5 9 10, that will be 7, and how we will approach this question is, you can do the brute force, but I'll give you an efficient algorithm through which we can do this, and the algorithm is Kadane's algorithm. So the basic idea will be, we will iterate through our array, and if we will take two variables, one that will store the maximum sum and another that will store the current sum, and we will check if our current sum is greater than maximum sum, so maximum sum will get the value of current sum, and we will see if our current sum is less than 0, so we will change the value of current sum to 0. So now let us just go through and look how it works. So first of all, we will initialize our max sum to int min. This will hold the minimum value of integer for 32 bits, and we will have a current sum which will be equal to 0. So first of all, we will start from here, from index 0. We see at this moment the sum is 2, so current sum is 2, we change it to 2, and now current sum is greater than max sum, so our max sum becomes 2. In the next iteration, we come here, our current sum becomes plus the next element, that is minus 3, which is minus 1, and it is less than 0, so our current sum now changes to 0, but we won't change our max sum, because at this point 2 is the greatest maximum sum of the subarray. Now we go here to the fourth value, and current sum is 0 plus 4, which is 4, and 4 is greater than 2, so we update it to 4. And now for the next iteration, we go here, which is minus 1, so we get plus 4 plus minus 1, which will give us 3, but since our max sum is greater than 3, we will not change our max sum. Then for minus 2, we will get 1, and still our max sum is greater than current sum, and for the next iteration we will add 1 plus 1, which will give us 2. Now still our max sum, which is 4, and our current sum is 2, so 4 is greater, we will not change our max sum. And in the next iteration we have 5, our current sum is 2 right now, so we will add 5 to it, which becomes 7, and now 7 is greater than our max sum, so we will update our max sum and it becomes 7, and then our current sum gets 7 minus 30, which will is 4, so in the end our max sum is 7. So this is how this algorithm works. So the basic idea is it checks, when we iterate, it checks if our max sum is less than our current sum. So what we will do, we will give max sum the value of current sum, and if at any moment our current sum is less than 0, we give our current sum the value equals to 0. This is the basic idea here in this question. So now let us just code it. So suppose this is the size of the array. I'll get the size and I'll take an array ARR of size n equals to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. I'll get the value from the user, and now I'll take two variables. First is my maxsum, which I will initialize to int min, and the second is my current sum, which will be equal to 0. So now I'll just loop through my array. Int of I equals to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, and my current sum will be equal to current sum plus ARR of I. Now my max sum will be equal to max of current sum comma max sum. Here what I am doing in this line, which one is having the maximum value? If current sum is having the maximum value, max sum is current sum, and if max sum is having the maximum value out of these two, then max sum is max sum itself. And one other condition, if my current sum is less than 0, my current sum equals to 0, and in the end I'll just display the maximum sum, which will be the maximum sum of the maximum subarray sum. Now let us just run the code. Let us take this example. So size will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is the size. Element are 2, minus 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 5, and minus 3. So you can see our maximum sum subarray has the sum 7. Now this algorithm will not work if all the elements are negative. For that there will be a slight change if all the elements are negative. So thank you for watching the video, and if you like this video, do hit the subscribe button.